Hello everyone, I'm Peter. Welcome to our space for true stories. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. We will select the best comments to send to the original poster op of the real Reddit story. We hope your insights help them overcome their challenges. Thank you for being part of our community. Please sit back and enjoy today's story. I found out my sister slept with my fiancé, and I don't regret what I did after. I'm a 30-year-old woman. I have a sister who's just a year older than me. We've always had a great relationship, so finding out about this was heartbreaking. It felt like she drove a knife into my heart. What makes it even worse is that I've been with my fiancé since high school, and we've been through everything together, good times and bad. We were set to get married in just a few months. I have no idea why they did this to me. Worse, our mom knew and kept quiet to avoid getting involved. Apparently, my sister begged her not to say a word, so she didn't tell me anything. Luckily, my dad wasn't on board with that and he spilled the beans. I've never been this furious in my life. I not only kicked my fiancé out and threw his stuff out, some of it straight into the trash, but I also decided to hurt my sister in a different way. Why didn't I do the same to my fiancé? Simple, she's my sister. We had such a good relationship until she decided to ruin it just months before my big day, a day where I had already asked her to be a bridesmaid. You don't do that to anyone, let alone your sister. Your own blood. My sister loves gardening, and when her dog died, she made a garden for it. I knocked on her door, she had no idea that I knew, and of course I played nice. I got around to talking about what she did with my fiancé, and I lightly damaged her garden. To be honest, I only crushed a few flowers. Do I apologize? No. Her apology just pushed me over the edge. It just happened is not an excuse. I guess sleeping with my fiancé just happened like that. I told her I didn't want her to speak to me anymore, and I also didn't want my mom speaking to me either. My fiancé didn't say a word because I threatened to call the cops if he got near me. Yes, I made my sister cry and scream at me, but I feel like I'm the one who should have been crying. She knew how important getting married was to me, and now I'll never experience that. Add to that the fact that I had to hear this from my dad, not from my freeloading sister or my cheating fiancé. Hell, even my own mother didn't say a word to me. It's like she's letting my sister run the show. Damn you, Tia. Damn you, Logan. If they see this, I'll be thrilled. Since so many people keep bringing it up, yes, I'm devastated to have lost a relationship I always gave 100% to. Of course, I was excited to get married, but then this news came out. It really broke me. At first, I didn't want to believe it. I almost thought my dad was pulling my leg. Turns out, it was all true. I swear I've got trust issues now. Once again, thank you for all the suggestions, everyone. They've helped me feel more confident in exposing them, though I'm nervous as hell because I know something bad is going to hit the fan again soon. When I do, I'll do my best to update you all. I mean, it's the least you deserve, haha. When I said I decided to hurt her, it's because I ruined something that was meaningful to her. I feel like for most people, outside of the ones here, it would have been a bit much. That's just how I feel, though I know that's not what you guys want, lol. Still, it clearly worked to some extent because she thinks I'm crazy for it. As I said, I don't feel bad about hurting her that way. Forgive my horrible mood, but I definitely plan to expose them today. Update 1. I found out my sister slept with my fiancé. I'm exhausted, I'm sorry. Hey everyone. Looks like my other post got deleted. Thanks again for the comments and support. I learned quite a bit. To start, I tagged both her and my ex in my story. I unblocked them both to tag them. Shout out to one of the commenters who wrote what I should say. I saved it and tweaked it with some of my own words. My ex actually blocked me after seeing my story. Then I sent my Reddit post to my sister. She didn't see it right away, but I got a call from my ex's mom. She was furious about everything, but asked how I was doing and if I had heard the news yet. My heart sank because honestly, I couldn't take any more bad news. I asked what she was talking about. She said, "So you haven't?" I said no and asked her to tell me. My sister is pregnant. Apparently, Logan told her in an effort to try and soften the blow with my sister. I didn't want to hear anymore, so I told her I needed to hang up. Thankfully, she accepted that because I literally broke down 2 seconds later. After 5 minutes of crying, my sister responded to my story and messages with a link to the Reddit post. She texted me in all caps, begging me to take it down. If I wasn't so upset, I might have laughed a bit, but I just sat there watching her blow up my phone. I got even angrier when she said, "I'm coming over and I'm telling Mom that you're airing my business online. Oh, big girl now, huh?" Still, I didn't respond. I just felt frozen. 30 minutes later, she was practically banging down my door, so I opened it in a fit of rage and started screaming all sorts of things at her. She kept screaming at me to take it down, and I told her it would stay up as long as I wanted. She kept saying, "I don't deserve to be hated on the internet," and even tried to tell me, "I've always been there for you through everything, and I'd forgive you if it were the other way around." That's when I punched her. A small part of me feels guilty. I'm not the fighting type, and I think that was clear in my last post, haha, but she shot back by saying, "It's not my fault Logan got bored with you." And that's when I told her I hope she ends up like her dog and that she deserves all the hate for ruining my relationship. I even apologized for not wrecking her entire garden and her stupid face in the first place. I know I was wrong for saying that, but she's been playing the victim this whole time. She called me a demon and told me to rot in hell. She kept saying I'm punishing her for one mistake. I said, "You have no idea what you put me through, and I know you'd do the same if you were the victim." She kept crying and cursing me out, saying, "All I ever did was support you through everything, and you had the nerve to punch me in the face and let strangers bash me on the internet." I told her she deserved it, and I don't want her to speak to me ever again, and if she comes near me, I'll call the cops. She kept saying I was being incredibly unfair, and she said she apologized in the messages, but I didn't see that. I told her to tell Mom I wouldn't talk to her either. She asked if I was really cutting her off, and I just wished her luck with her unwanted kid and told her to go home. That's the last time she stepped off my porch. Anyway, I had to clean up my favorite vase, but whatever. At least they're out of my life. It's weird how sad I feel now, though. I know it's for my own good, but damn, I'll never have the bond we had again. On the bright side, it seems like I dodged 2 bullets. Not long ago, my dad called, asking me to take everything down because, according to my mom, my shitty sister is having a breakdown over mean people on the internet. Like I'm going to take anything down. My dad is furious about her pregnancy, but my mom is still defending her, saying we need to go easy on her. This is why I don't speak to her. I'm drained, and I need to focus on other things. Thanks again, everyone. I think I need therapy. Final update. Today, I officially decided to go LC with my dad. Surprisingly, he wasn't even upset about it. He's still on the take the post down train, and that's why I made my decision. My mom doesn't want anything to do with me because if you can't respect family, there's no point in trying to reach out to you. Wow, almost like that's what I wanted. My cousin and my ex's sister have been supporting me. Apparently, my sister's been going from one meltdown to another as more and more people find out about the affair, not just directly but also online. She even hit up my cousin online, and according to my cousin, my sister keeps begging her to take the post down because she's sorry and feeling pressured into what she did. The last I heard from my ex was through his sister. She told me they talked, and while he wasn't ready for a kid, he didn't feel comfortable leaving my pregnant sister on her own. He also wants me to stop what I'm doing, but oh well, they're made for each other. Anyway, surprisingly, I feel a bit better thanks to my cousin and my new sister, as I like to call my ex's old sister, haha. I actually got some good sleep. Still thinking about therapy. A very small part of me feels kind of bad for exposing my sister and ex, and I'll always remember the relationship I had with them, even after my last encounter with my sister, but they hurt me, and that's what they deserve. If they can't handle it, that's their problem. Thanks again, everyone.